Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever gotten an email that just felt off or worried about that a free software download was too good to be true? You are not alone. The digital world is amazing, but it also home to some hidden dangers. Today we are pulling back the curtain on the most common types of cyber threats. Understanding what you are up against is the first and most important step to keeping your digital life safe. We will cover everything from viruses and worms to the digital kidnapping, that is ransomware. So just grab a coffee and let's get smarter about cybersecurity. First up, let's talk about malware. Malware is short for malicious software and it's a catch-all term designed to harm your computer or steal your information. Think of it as a family name for a bunch of digital troublemakers. Three of the most common types of malwares are virus, worms and trojans. So first, let's talk about viruses. A computer virus is a lot like a biological flu virus. It needs a host to survive and spread. It attaches itself to a clean, legitimate program or files. When you run that program, say by opening an infected email attachment, you trigger the virus. It then replicates and spread to other files on your computer, causing damage, corrupting data, or just slowing everything down. Classic example, the infamous I love you virus from 2000. It spread as an email attachment named loveletterforyou.txt.vbs. Once opened, it emailed itself to the everyone in the address book, causing billions of dollars in damage worldwide. Next thing in our list is worms. A worm is more independent than a virus. It doesn't need to attach to a host file. Instead, it's a standalone program that can replicate itself and spread across the computer networks, exploiting security vulnerabilities. You don't have to click anything. If your system has holes, a worm can wiggle its way in on its own. Famous example, the Stuxnet worm. This highly sophisticated worm, designed to target industrial control system and cause physical damage to Iran's nuclear centrifuges by making them spin out of control. It showed that cyber threats have real-world physical consequences. Trojans or Trojan horse. Remember the story of Trojan horse? The Greeks hide their soldiers inside a giant wooden horse, offer as a gift to trick their enemies. A Trojan in cybersecurity does the exact same thing. It disguises itself as something useful or fun, like a free game, an antivirus software, or a music file. Number 2. Ransomware, the digital kidnapper. Imagine waking up to find every single file on your computer. Your photos, your work, your document locked away. That's ransomware. Ransomware is a particularly nasty type of malware that encrypts your files, making them completely inaccessible. The attacker then displays a message demanding the ransom, usually in cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, in exchange for the decryption key. But there is no guarantee that paying the ransom will get your files back. You are dealing with criminals after all. One major example is the WannaCry attack in 2017. Spreads like wildfire in across 150 countries, crippling hospitals, transportation systems, and major companies. It was a terrifying wake-up call about how devastating a ransomware attack can be. Number 3. Phishing, the art of deception. Finally, we have one of the most common threats you will face every single day. Phishing. Phishing is a social engineering attack. The attacker don't try to break through your computer defenses with code. They try to trick you into giving them the key. They do this by impersonating a person or the organization you trust, like your bank, Netflix, or even your boss. Most phishing attacks happen through email. Let's look at an example. On the left is a real email from a bank, and on the right is a fake one. Notice the red flag in the fake one. First, urgent or threatening language, like your account has been suspended, click here immediately. They want you to panic and act without thinking. Second, generic greetings. It says, "Dear valued customer," instead of your actual name. Third, spelling or grammatical mistakes. Legitimate companies usually have professional editors. Fourth, suspicious links. This is a big one. If I hover over my mouse over this button, you can see that this link doesn't go to the official bank's website. It goes to a random, strange looking addresses. Fifth, mismatched sender address. The from address might look close, but it is not quite right. Maybe it's support@netflix.com instead of support@netflix.com. If you click that link, it will take you to a fake login page that looks identical to real one. You entered your username and password and boom, the attackers have it. How to stay safe? Quick tips. Okay, that was a lot of scary stuff, but don't panic. Awareness is half the battle. Here are a few quick tips to protect yourself. Think before you click. Be suspicious of unverified emails and links. Use strong and unique password and use two-factor authentication, 2FA. Don't reuse passwords and turn on 2FA whenever possible. Keep everything updated. Your operating system, your browser and antivirus all needs regular updates to patch security holes. Backup your data. Keep a separate backup for all of your important files. If you get hit by a ransom, you can just restore your data without paying a dime. Conclusion. So there you have it. Viruses, worms, Trojans, ransomware and phishing. They are the most common threats you will encounter online. But now you know what to look for. Being a little bit careful can save you a whole lot of trouble. If this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on navigating the digital world safely. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever received a phishing email? Let me know in the comments below. Stay safe out there and I will see you in the next video.